Please welcome the jet-lagged Thomas Grove Carter.
Thank you, Michael. Hey, guys. What I want to talk about is this Audi commercial I did with Daniel Wolf. Now, he's a director who does a lot of character work. People love his casting and the performances he gets from actors. But in this job, there was actually no characters in it. It was just the car. So we had to bring out a lot of as much character as we could and as much life from the car and from the environment that it's through. So let's take a look at the final ad.
Perfumery, stationery and leather goods, wigs and haberdashery, kitchenware and food going up. First floor, telephones, gents ready-made suits, shirts, socks, ties, hats, underwear and shoes going up. Material, soft furnishings, restaurant and teas going down.
Jump back across here. And I'm just going to open up the Audi project for you. Just give me 2 secs. There we go. And on a job like this, we spent a lot of time switching the different scenes around because they're all quite self-contained scenes. So it's really handy just having all my sound effects. I've associated all those sound effects with that scene. So this ice scene here, let's just play a bit back. Tell you what, I'm just going to get rid of the music for now, just so we can focus on the other noises. So all those sound effects, those are all associated with those shots. So I've chosen to connect them at those points. And if I want to move that scene, I can just pull it over here, and all of that stuff goes with it. So I'm not having to mess around with like managing all that stuff. So it's really good when you're in the sort of creative zone, just be able to do this stuff and do it quickly without having all the stuff getting in your way. Another thing that happens on a commercial a lot is I have to do a cut down. I've actually taken to doing cut downs of all my work, whether I need to or not, and that's really just to kind of focus my mind down on what the minimum amount I need to tell the story is. So this is 60 seconds, but can I tell it in 10 seconds or 6 seconds or 5 shots? You know, how fewer shots do I need? And then I can go and get the nice car shots and bring those in and start really building it back up from that skeleton, but it's really focused it down. So on this one, we're going to, if I was going to do a cut down here, I would start by going through and getting rid of all the big stuff. So we've got 3 shots here setting up this scene. I'm just going to take this clock and get rid of that. We've got red, amber, and green here. We're just going to get rid of the red and amber and stick with the green. If I jump down here, this scene here we'll lose the close-up of the wheel, and we'll lose that. Lose both those. This scene here, the client doesn't want the ice, so we'll get rid of that as well. And then if I play through here, I'm going to lose that opening shot. We'll lose the middle shot as well, and then I'll lose that close-up there. And then the car's obscured here, we'll lose that. The lingerie scene is a little too sexy for TV in the UK, maybe not here. And then what else have we got? We'll trim this one down. I'm going to do all the titles. We're going to do that all on the end frame, so we'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of the kiosk, because we don't need that. Then I can come in and I can add those titles on here, so extreme grip. Using the title tool there on the screen just to do that. Extreme grip for everyday trips. If I can spell. There you go. Done. I didn't do well at school, clearly. So that first pass, I've got it down to 37 seconds from 60. Then I'll go through and start finding which bits of the shots I really want. So here, I'm just going to probably cut out there. This monkey, we can probably lose the end off. This shot here, I don't need this pan down. I just want the bit when the car whips round, so I'll go through and I'll just select the bit I want before it does that, and I can trim the start and the end with one shortcut. Here I've got a shot that's speed ramped in the middle, this pan down. So if I wanted to, I could bring the end in as well, speed that up, or I could use a shortcut just to double speed the whole clip. As we go through here, we'll just trim some of this down. Oh, let's not do that one. So I like that. Right here, I want to take off these sound effects as well because I don't want those to overlap. So let's trim all those. I think we'll swap this scene around so we start with the water. Actually, no, do we want to start with the water? Okay, no, we will start with the water. Let's do that. As we come through here, take that off, take that off. Here I want to start with the car just going straight over the milk. So let's trim it there. That's a bit long. If I want to, I can sort of be coming in and doing, things with frames. I can be trimming by frames or trimming over here or doing a roll edit. Obviously, I can do all of that stuff as well. Let's take one frame off there. And then last but not least, I'm 8 frames over. I'm going to select these 4 shots, and I'm going to say duration minus 2 frames of those 4 shots. There we go. And we're at 30. So I'm going to take a 30-second music track that I've got. They've done a mix for me, and I'm going to back time that, put that in, and then let's have a look and see how it feels. Hopefully it looks all right. So I'm just going to let's watch this, because I quite like being able to have my timeline and the whole thing, so we'll just watch it there with the whole thing there. Let's have a look.
Ground floor perfumery, stationery and leather goods, place and haberdashery, kitchenware and food going up. First floor, telephones, gents ready-made suits, shirts, socks, ties, hats, underwear and shoes going up.
Okay, it still needs work. Still needs work, but it's looking pretty good. And that's all I've got for you today. If anyone wants to come and see me, I'm going to be outside at the FCP work stage, so you come and say hi. Thank you very much.